guys, Kate here from Kate's Creations. Today I am bringing you another Christmas craft video. Today we are learning how to make paper strip ornaments. So for this project you will need some sort of beauty decorative paper. You will need a ruler, a pair of scissors, some twine, or ribbon. Basically that's just to hang your ornament from, so whatever you want to hang your ornament from. And this is optional but it will make your life a little bit easier, a paper trimmer. So I'm just clearing my workspace off and we will get started. So I'm going to use strips that are about 1 centimetre wide, so you can use strips as wide as you like. It'll just make your ornament a little bit thicker. And decide how tall you want your ornament, or how big you want it. So I want mine about, I reckon I'm going to have mine about 4 inches or 10 centimetres long. So that's what we want the shortest strip to be. And we need 8 strips altogether. So the way you work out how long you want your ornament, basically, or how long you want your strips, I should say, you work out how long you want your ornament first. So I want my ornament to be 4 inches, and that'll be the shortest strip. And we need to make some longer strips after that. So we need 8 strips in total. And some of the strips need to be longer than the shorter strip. So your first strip is going to be 4 inches. This will be our middle strip, and then every strip after that will have to be just a little bit longer. So we go up in about 1/2 inch increments. So we're going to need 2 4-inch strips. For this example, then we'll go up to 4.5 inches. We'll need 2 4.5-inch strips, then 2 5-inch strips, 2 5.5-inch strips, and then finally 2 6-inch strips. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure that out. And I'm just going to cut my strips into 1 centimetre sections first, and then I'll cut them down to size. Okay, so we've got our 8 strips here. Now we're just going to cut them down to the size that we need. Okay, so once you've got all your strips cut, we're going to line them up in height order. Now with the strips, then you've probably noticed me cutting some of the same strips in half again. My decorative paper pieces were quite long, so some of the strips I could actually get 2 sizes out of the one piece I cut. So if you can save paper that way and measure it out to do that, then by all means go ahead. That will save you a little bit of paper. I'm using sort of offcuts of my paper anyway, so I just sort of winged it. But you always try to get the maximum out of your paper if you can. So to assemble these, what we do is, like I said, we're putting them in height order one way, and then basically going up. So we've got longest, second longest, third longest, and so on till we get down here, and then we start going up again. Now my paper isn't actually double-sided, it's just got the pattern on one side. So what I am doing is I'm actually going to glue these two middle pieces together. If you're using a paper that's double-sided, you don't necessarily have to do this. You can, because when we put it all together you will see the pattern on both sides. I'm just going to glue this together so both sides sort of match up. Just really quickly going to do that. And then we set that one aside to dry. Oops, that's not quite Obviously not quite the same width there, but you get the idea. Alright, so we're going to set that aside to dry. So obviously if you have a piece of paper that's double-sided, you'll only need 9 strips, no, hang on, you'll only, what have I done here? 2, 3, 4. Oops, sorry, I've got too many strips there, guys. So, a little bit overboard there. Right, so you'll only need 7 strips, not 8 if you've got the middle section there. Let's start again. Okay, so all we do now is we take our strips, we lay them on top of each other. We take our first strip and lay the strips in this order on top of each other. So going from shortest to longest on that side. Then we're flipping the whole thing over and doing the same on this side. Shortest to longest on this side. Now we want to line up all these edges at the end here. So you can use a ruler or something to sort of tap them down. Get them all lined up together. You want them all to be flush. Oh, that one's not playing ball. Okay, and once they're all together, we grab our stapler. I forgot to mention before, you'll actually need a stapler to do this as well, so you'll also need your stapler. So just plonk it together and staple. Oops. Okay, so once the base is stapled together, we basically just do the same with the top. We line all those pieces at the top up together. And we'll staple them. Now I'm actually going to put this staple on a tiny bit of an angle because the staple is just a little bit wider than my strip ornament. That's alright, that'll be fine. Right, and just sort of adjust that a little bit so it sits how you want it to. And there we go. And that's our basic ornament starting to take shape. Now we just take our stringing material. So as I said, I've just got this piece of twine here. And we just pop it through the middle there. Tie a little bit of a knot. Make sure it's nice and tight. And we're just going to cut that excess tail off there. And there we go. We have a beautiful little Christmas paper ornament. So this is a nice, again, nice simple one you can do with the kids. Out of any paper you can use, you know, leftover wrapping paper. You can use your scrapbooking paper. You can even print your own designs on the computer and use strips like that. Yeah, it's just a really cute little easy craft, once again, to do with the kids. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.